Huh. Who the hell would be stupid enough to spend $60 on a Titans Return Deluxe? Wait a minute. Is that an alt mode based off G1 jump starters? It's no lie that some of the Diaclone pre-Transformers Transformers had some pretty weird and really dumb gimmicks. The Generation 1 Jumpstars are one of these ideas that had a very small reception but still managed to be iconic to a very specific collector's market despite the lameness of the gimmick. They were originally just pullback racers that spring into somewhat semi-robot modes with the articulation of a brick. But if there's one thing Hasbro knows how to do, it's take a nostalgia piece that was terrible before and remake it into a top-tier character with amazing figure interpretations. Nowhere is this seen more than in the Titans Return Topspin and Twintwist. These things transform into very retro-looking transforming robot vehicle modes, being both a bizarre jet and a sick-ass power drill that bring up the Diaclone vibe that gets snorted up like no tomorrow. Some people will complain about the Headmasters gimmick, but the Diaclone line was known for having tiny magnetic pellets, and these guys are essentially just the same thing except they become the actual head of the figure and they're useless without them. This is a gimmick that sparks a lot of controversy given the Titans Return line was all Headmasters, but I don't even care because what they transform into later on and how they do it is actually incredible. The painting on both these figures is unusually good for Titans Return, with a really sharp color contrast on the thigh vents and gorgeously painted silver highlights on the drill and the double jet nose cone. The sculpting's to die for. It actually does a good job of almost looking like they should be stickers but deceiving you because they're just that damn cool. The quad blasting barrels on the side are also a really nice retro touch that helps to make the figures scream at you to spend way too much money on them. I got these two for about $80 because of the godforsaken aftermarket and eBay in a nutshell playing out, but because of the transformation, the parts count, the articulation, the plastic density, and everything else that makes this a perfect figure, these guys are worth every single penny. Let's take a look at that transformation, this time with some sick-ass royalty-free music because WMG keeps spamming me with false copyright claims. The transformation on these guys is absolute genius. No and or if or buts about it. The Double Crunch Twist Fuckery 3000 with turbo handling is just such a pro. Oh my god, what the hell is this script? The robots these guys transform into are absolutely my vibe. The retro 1970s generic robot look is absolutely my jam, and the best part is they're the last piece of my records collection needed, and I'm so pumped! These guys have a knack of being a multi-generational figure too, meaning they're basically universal designs look good in anything except for like the Movieverse line, and that's, you know, kind of outside the realm of anything normal. The plastic density on these things is also brick solid in proportion to the rest of the Titans Return line, with little to no hollow parts except for the most nitpicky of areas. The sculpting's gorgeous, the silver's perfect, and the visor on Topspin is just... Garnet cameo confirmed. These guys feel really in place with the rest of the Wreckers team, and as a result, they make me insanely happy. So how well can these guys move? The heads rotate 360, the shoulders rotate and move out, double jointed elbows and bicep rotation, waist rotation that's largely unrestricted, ab crunch, ball jointed hips, thigh rotation, and knee bend. I know it's meant for a transformation hinge, but the fact these guys have an ab crunch is absolutely absurd. The double jointed elbows are nice, the thighs and hips are solid, and the joints are really well balanced. I would have liked to see ankle tilt and wrist rotation, but I don't feel like there's a whole lot I can possibly complain about with these figures. They're iconic figures within the Titans Return line that are holy grail pieces that I should have jumped on before, but I was too busy trying to spend 3 years hunting down a Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus before I finally spent $80 on him. But finding these guys, despite the struggle I had to go through and the goddamn idiotic price that I had to pay for them, was absolutely worth it. Are these things worth getting? Yes, for about $60 for the pair. I'd get them with no hesitation whatsoever if that was the price, but the $80+ I spent may have been just a slight bit overboard. The transformation's a smash hit, the articulation's amazing, the parts count and plastic density are nuts, and the way they are all around is just really high quality, solid figures. This has been a very enthusiastic stop-motion reviewer with my review on Titans Return, Topspin, and Twintwist. A kick-ass pair of figures you have to buy both of and are really some of the greatest Titans Return figures ever. I'll see you all in my next review on either Throwing 30 Sandstorm or the Ultra Magnus spoiler pack. Yes, I ordered yet another Ultra Magnus, don't judge me.